Attention Black Myth Wukong players, are you looking up to level as fast as possible, get tons of in-game items for crafting potions, armor, and even your staff, and of course, getting lots of will? Yeah, you know that currency that we have in the game? Gotta get lots of that. Well, you have come to the right video. We here at Direct Gaming have the perfect early game guide for you on leveling up and getting everything I mentioned beforehand. My name is Talon, let's get into it. Okay, so for this farm, you need to be in Chapter 2, which is not too hard to get to. If you're having trouble getting past any of the Chapter 1 bosses or early Chapter 2 bosses, check out our playlist on all those bosses so far in the pinned comment. Now, the shrine you need to go to is called Fright Cliff Rock Rest Flat. There's another location as well that we will share later on in the video for an easier but a little bit longer farm for those of you having trouble with this particular one, but let's start with this one first. Now, here's what you need to do in order to make this farm as easy as possible. First, head into the menu, go over to your skills, and under Foundation, make sure you have the first 3 unlocks for stamina. Next, go over to Martial Arts and have Punishing Downpour unlocked. Under Immobilize, make sure you have Spirit Shards unlocked. This is not required, but it helps a lot. And finally, Rock Solid and its upgrade, Rock Mastery. To get Rock Solid, you need to beat the second boss in Chapter 2, Tiger Vanguard. Again, our playlist has all those guides down below on all those bosses. Now, I will repeat, you do not need to have all the stuff that I just mentioned prepped and ready in order to do this farm. It just makes it much faster and easier. So why not make it easier on yourselves? If you're here and you don't have half this stuff, that's totally fine. It'll just take a little bit of time. You'll level up, you'll get some good stuff. You can unlock that and make it even faster for you. Okay, here's what you need to do. Start at the shrine just like on screen and rest up to get all your HP, MP, and stamina back. Super simple. Now, follow this path to get the best time possible. Unless you can do it faster, then let us know. First, head right, then head left to your first enemy, this standing horse enemy. Wait till he roars, then activate your Rock Solid ability to break his shield in one hit as he runs towards you. Then combo him down. Run over to the next one right in front of you, immobilize him, then whack away. Next, do a 180 and head to the right slightly, but keep going straight. You'll find this rock that starts to move. Just start doing a basic combo yourself, and the finishing blow will kill this rock by the time it stands up. After that, run through the center area, destroying some of the pots to get some extra will. Hey, every little bit helps, right? Head up the stairs that you see on screen, jump up to the right to kill this particular enemy right here. As you're doing that, another horse will appear as it's coming down the stairs. Hop down off the platform, wait for it, make sure Immobilize is ready to go, freeze it, and take it down as fast as possible. Next, head back towards the shrine, but then take a left to the area that you see on screen. You'll see a 4th horse enemy right there. Wait for it to roar, stone magic, take it down. Finally, head into the cave on your right and take down the last 3 enemies that you see. The Walking Rock and Legs has 2 forms, so don't forget about that. After you take down the first form, it's going to rest for a second, start hitting with a combo, immobilize it, do whatever you want, but finish up and you're good to go. Finally, head over to the pots that you see on screen and then head back to the shrine. My personal record is 3 minutes. Now, I know what you might be asking. Doesn't the game give you less XP every level up, or each level costs more XP? Well, I went from level 32 to level 40, and every 2 runs, I leveled up. When I got to 41, it was still every 2 runs, give or take. Maybe 2 runs and then 1 enemy in the 3rd run. But regardless, that's still an amazing farm. Plus, not to mention the abilities in-game max out at level 60. This does not mean you can't go past level 60 as you need more sparks to actually unlock the upgrades, but this is a great way to help you get to level 60 so that you can just upgrade things as you continue throughout the game. Not to mention all of the will currency you got, the items which makes crafting and buying things so much easier. This farm is just absolutely amazing. And of course, the spark points you simply get from unlocking more abilities just makes it easier to go through these enemies and you're good to go. Now, earlier on in the video, I promised an easier farm that takes longer, but before we continue on with that, I actually got to pay my team real quick, which is going to be possible thanks to today's sponsor, Factor. Are you someone who loves the game but just can't find the time? Want to finally jump into the brand new game Black Myth Wukong, or maybe just a quick online match with the boys, but that crazy schedule of yours just won't allow it? Whether it be school, full-time job, family, or anything else you can think of, throw on top of that having to make dinner and clean up after, which, let's be honest, nobody likes to do. Well, today is your lucky day. Factor is the best place to get chef-prepared meals on the table in 2 minutes that are not only ready to go, but extremely healthy and tasty. I mean, just look at all these options right here. My personal top 3 picks would have to be the roasted garlic chicken, honey mustard pork chops, and that creamy Parmesan chicken. Yeah, I'm definitely eyeing that one right there. Or maybe you just need something for breakfast. The smoky bacon and cheddar egg bites definitely make my mouth water a little bit. It gives you the protein you need for the day and can also get in some much needed gaming sessions. All you have to do in order to get all of this is just click the link in the pinned comment to get 50%. Yes, you heard me, 50%. That is half off the normal price of your first Factor box. And you will also get 20% off your next month's order. Also, to top it all off, you don't need to order something for every day. Only need meals for 2 days out of the week? No problem. One thing I especially love about Factor is that you can actually skip weeks, which means that you are not charged and you can start back up whenever you want. That saves you money when you need it, and you can still get in those sweet gaming sessions. So, what the heck are you waiting for? Hit the link, sign up, and use the code that you see on screen to get 50% off now. Okay, we back. Now, if you want to do this even earlier in Chapter 2, you're still going to need the rock-solid ability to make it easier for yourself. That's just simply what I recommend. But are having trouble with this particular farm that we've been talking about already, head over to Yellow Wind Formation Windrest Hamlet. Here you're going to see 1 horse enemy, 4 zombie enemies, and I don't even know what this final enemy is, but he's super easy. You saw him at the other farm. Either way, after you get there, you'll see that the horse is on the bridge. Same thing as before. Go up like on screen, let it roar, block with your rock ability, and whack away. Then take care of the 2 enemies on the bridge. Run across the bridge and you'll take out a 3rd zombie. Finally, take out the 4th zombie that you'll see on the right side after the bridge, and then the projectile dude. Again, I don't have a name for him, so that's what I'm going with. Then run back to the shrine, rinse and repeat. Again, it's shorter and easier, but there's not as many enemies. So to see what farm is the best, I decided to do some calculations. Let's take a look at those. We're gonna cover the first farm first because I personally think it's better, but again, you do you. The first farm took me 3 minutes to complete, 6 minutes total for a complete level up. So in an hour, I was able to level up 10 levels, and that is at level 30 and 40, and it probably continues to work on into 50 and 60. I calculated about 1,500 XP per run, so 3,000 to level up, give or take a few points. The game actually doesn't tell you how much your XP bar is. If someone does find it or it's added later in a patch, then let me know down below in the comments. If you do the second farm, that is going to be 475 XP per run. That is going to be 7 times for 1 level up, but it takes about a minute at most. So that comes out to about 8 levels or so in about an hour. So you have your options. I hope I did my math right, so let me know if you're able to do this even faster, because if you can do the first farm in under 3 minutes, let's say you even get it down to 2 minutes, that's definitely faster, way better, and way more level ups for you. Now, there could be a better farm even earlier within the game, but with no map, it's easy to get turned around in some of the levels, and I just don't know where exactly to go. So that's why I wanted to give you guys at least the name of the shrine and show you exactly the route that I took to do these farms. If you have a better farm though, please let us know down below in the comments. We want to spread the word and help as many people as you can for leveling up as fast as possible so that you can become the most powerful chosen one possible. Plus, it will probably help with those later game boss fights and even those secret boss fights. There's a lot in this game to do. But as always, we want to hear from you in the comments. There are so many farms, tips, and tricks guides out there already, so we want to know your best tip down below. And of course, how are you enjoying Black Myth Wukong? I mean, over 2 million people on Steam alone are playing this game, so it's got to be doing something right. Have you found an even better farm than we have, like we mentioned beforehand? What chapter is it in? Or what is your favorite boss that you fought against so far? And your least favorite boss? Come on, we all got one. You know there's an annoying one. With all that being said though, if you enjoyed the video, then consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel to help us reach our year-end goal of 10K subs. Once again though, I've been Talon with Direct Gaming. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching the video. We hope you enjoyed, and we tried to make this as brief as possible, so thank you so much again. I hope you have a great day and week, and I hope to see you all in the next video or stream. Until next time everyone, Johnny.